All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. Now, the Kadarius Toney era with the New York Football's Giants was over before it really got started. Today, the Giants traded the wide receiver to the Kansas City Chiefs in exchange for a compensatory third round pick, along with a sixth round selection in next year's NFL draft. Now, the Giants drafted Tony in the first round of the 2021 draft under the team's former general manager, Dave Gettleman. Now, Tony only appeared in 12 games for the Giants, and in those 12 games, he had 41 catches for 420 yards with zero touchdown grabs. Now, the Giants are going in a different direction right now as their new general manager, Joe Shane, obviously was not the guy who brought Tony in. And I talked about this when Shane took over the job that, you know what, he's going to want his guys in there. And I also talked about it, and some people disagreed with me vehemently when there was a possibility of the Giants trading Tony this past spring at the NFL draft. At the end of the day, you want guys who are in who basically you brought into your system. You want guys to buy into what you're selling. And if there was any type of difference in that, obviously you want to go out there and move on with the players that you have. Now, at the end of the day, obviously the Giants took Tony in the first round. Question marks about that. But with that said, they were never going to get quote unquote full value for Tony, being that he was taken in the first round. But with that said, you getting a 3 and a 6 back for him gives you an opportunity to save face and move forward as an organization. Honestly, this is a deal right here that I really feel can be a win-win for both teams because the Giants, they're overachieving this year. Make no mistake about it. But still, they have an eye on the playoff with their 6-1 start. Um, for a guy like Kadarius Toney with his skill set, Daniel Jones is not the quarterback for him. However, on the flip side, with the Kansas City Chiefs, if you're Tony, you're going into a system where Andy Reid is a Hall of Fame head coach. He's going to put you in the best position possible to get the ball. And on top of that, you're playing with one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL and Patrick Mahomes. And now, if you're the Chiefs, you're gearing up for a Super Bowl run, another Super Bowl run. And now you get yourself another playmaker at the skill position on offense. You already have Mecole Hardman. You have Travis Kelsey. You have Juju Smith Schuster. And I guarantee you that Tony is going to see his fair share of one on one opportunities. He's going to get, his fair share of open plays as well, especially when you factor in the scrambling ability of Patrick Mahomes, also playing alongside a guy like Travis Kelsey. He's going like Travis Kelsey obviously garners plenty of attention. So Tony's going to find himself open. And I guarantee you, Andy Reid, being the offensive genius that he is going to draw up plays, draw up scenarios, draw up schemes that are going to allow Tony to go out there and show his playmaking ability. Now, on the flip side for the Giants, yeah, you're 6-1, but let's not forget Dave Gettleman left this team in cap purgatory. Joe Shane is trying to clean that up. And now you not only do get rid of Tony, obviously he wasn't making a lot of money. He was on his rookie deal, but you get some picks back. And who knows what the Giants can parlay those into? They could parlay them into some good players in next year's draft. Maybe they can parlay them as part of a trade. We got to wait and see. But if you're the Giants and you're building forward with your team that you have right now, obviously this is a step in the right direction for you. For me, I can't harp on this enough. I think this is a win-win. The Giants get some picks. They get rid of a guy that they had question marks about, and I'm not sure if he wanted to be there. And on the flip side, if you're Kansas City, you get yourself another playmaker. Obviously, the Chiefs made the move to trade Tyreek Hill to the Miami Dolphins last off season. Kadarius Toney obviously is not Tyreek Hill, but nonetheless, he is a guy that could still go out there and provide some playmaking abilities in this offense. So I look at it, this was somewhat of a surprising move, a move that had to be done for both teams. But you look at it like this: Kansas City gets their playmaker, and the Giants get some more picks, and they also unload a player that they had question marks about. So when it's all said and done, it's a win-win. Everybody walks away from the table happy, and let's see how things work out for Mr. Tony playing in Kansas City alongside the great Patrick Mahomes. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to take this time out to thank all of you fine folks out there for tuning in. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it'll be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. You can check it out, drop a line, and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So, once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin. I am signing off, saying take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.